Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a weekly love reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. If this doesn't resonate, Capricorn, please check your other placements, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. This is going to be focused on love, but of course sometimes other things come up in the reading as well, like to do with career and finances. So I'm just going to read what comes up, but I'm focusing on love for my Cappies for this week, end of July 2020. I'm going to pull a couple cards first to do with your energy for this week, Cappies, in relation to the person, people, situations that you're interested in. Then a couple of cards for your person's energy, and then a couple cards for the overall outcome. Let's see where we're at for my Capricorns this week, end of July 2020. What is happening in the love lives of my Cappies? Okay, we've got the King of Swords and the Hermit. Capricorn, right off the bat, I'm getting the feeling that you've gone through a period of soul searching. There's been a little bit of confusion, I'm getting, maybe in the past few weeks or even longer, about exactly what you want. There have maybe even been some miscommunications, or lack of communication between you and the person that you're interested in. But I think you've realized it has more to do with you guys not being 100% sure about what it is that you want and the direction that you want things to go in with this person. You're definitely looking for your soulmate. Or at least, if you don't believe in the concept of soulmates, a partner who you can spend the rest of your life with. Someone who's going to really complete you, complement you. I don't like saying complete because obviously we don't need someone to complete us, but you're looking for the person who is really going to complement you. Someone with the attributes that make you feel like you've got a really good, stable, solid, long-term partnership. You've become very, very clear, or you will be becoming very clear this week about exactly what you want. That could be to do with the type of person you're looking for and whether or not the person you're interested in is going to fit that criteria for you. It could be to do with the timing of the situation. So let's say, you're wanting to settle down, get married, start a family, or have more children in the next certain number of months or years. And you're really getting clear on what your timeline is so that you can better communicate that to the person that you're interested in. This conversation is going to happen very soon. If it hasn't happened already, it will be happening sometime in the next week or two, because I feel like you've come out of this period of self-analysis, deciding on exactly what you want, and you're ready to speak your truth and potentially end a situation with someone if they're not on the same page as you. There's a lot of mental clarity here where perhaps there was a little bit of confusion before, or just being a little bit unsure about what you want. So I like this. I feel like Cappies, you guys are very decisive when you're clear on what you want, and you don't hesitate to take the bull by the horns, move forward with your life, whether that means staying with a particular person or cutting them out if they're not in line with the future that you see for yourself. Let's see what your person is feeling this week, Cappies. What is your person's energy this week? You seem to be feeling very clear about what you want. Let's see how this person is feeling about you and the current situation that you guys are in. What is happening with your person, Capricorns? We've got here a couple of cards for Libra, other air signs, Gemini, Aquarius, and potentially a Virgo. Or they could have those placements in their chart. What is your person thinking and feeling at the moment, Capricorn? Temperance and the Queen of Wands. Okay, could be dealing with a Sagittarius potentially, or an Aries. This person, I feel like, is also coming into a place where they're very confident, and they are looking for a really balanced, solid partnership with someone as well. They're looking for something that has passion. They're looking for someone that's passionate and someone that's very driven. And Capricorn, I think they're seeing those qualities in you. They're seeing you as someone who they could be very compatible with. But I like this individual in that they do have a balance there. They're not the type of person who is going to be too impulsive and rush into something. I think they're going to be very willing to hear you out if you come from a place of, you know, clear thinking, and you set your thoughts in order, and, you know, as long as you sort of don't come at this person too aggressively, I think they're going to be very, very receptive to what you have to say. This is really a card about, you know, balance, moderation, patience, self-control. So I think any communication you two have is going to be very productive. We've got a queen and a king here. Gender obviously doesn't matter. It's just what comes up in the cards. But we've got I'm seeing two mature individuals who know what they want. I think this person already knew what they were looking for. I feel like you, Cappy, had to, again, go into this kind of self-analysis mode a little bit and get really clear on what you want. You perhaps weren't sure about what this person wanted, but like I said, I think when you have this conversation, everything is going to become clear, and it's going to lead to a more balanced situation between you both. So that's really, really nice. Like I said, I get the feeling that the person you're dealing with is quite a feisty, confident, sort of self-assured person. So I think you're going to get a pretty instant yes or no if you propose, you know, a future direction or plan to this person. I think you're not going to be left in the dark as to what their feelings are. I think they're going to lay it on the line very clearly for you, and it's going to be a very nice balanced conversation between you both. You're going to be able to hear each other out and really communicate your needs effectively. We've come out of a period of Mercury retrograde, so Mercury is now direct. That could have something to do with the communication struggles between you two. It's kind of a common theme that's been coming through in a lot of readings. The other common theme is feeling like you and your person are not on the same page or the same timeline, but a lot of that confusion is going to get cleared up, I think, if there was any confusion there to begin with. So that's really nice. You're both also quite attracted to each other physically, is what I'm getting from these cards for some reason. There's a good physical, earthy connection there. There's passion. It's really nice. But both of you are, as I said, in your kind of, or wanting to get to a more mature phase of life rather than, you know, just dating around or just pursuing things purely based on passion and physical attraction. I think you both want more out of this connection, and you're both going to be quite clear about what you want this week or in the coming couple of weeks. So that's really, really nice. Let's get a couple of cards for the outcome for this week. End of July, between you and your person. Cappy, what is going to be the outcome? What's going to happen if you have this clear communication? Clear communication is always the key between two people, and I think you're both in the right mindset at the moment for that to happen, which is really, really nice. We've got the Page of Cups here and the Six of Cups. Okay, so we're finally seeing a little bit of emotion come through. You know, we haven't had any sort of cup cards yet, which suggests to me that you both are coming from a very confident, rational place in your conversation, but it's going to lead to the expression of some emotion. It's going to lead to an emotional offer from someone. It's, you know, I'm not seeing something major here. I'm not seeing like, you know, a marriage proposal or something like that, but I am seeing something, and it could even be an I love you if you guys haven't said that yet, or some kind of conversation about feelings. This is really, really nice. I think there's going to be a little bit of reminiscing as well. You guys are going to go over some of the good times that you've had together, and I think this person is especially thinking about how you've made them feel. It could be someone that you've actually known for a long time. It could even be someone from you know, even your childhood or teenage years or school or something like that, and there's been like a recent reconciliation possibly for some of you. But yeah, this is really nice. So I feel like this conversation that you're going to have with this person, which has come from a very, very rational, analytical, logical, straight to the point kind of, you know, vibe, is going to lead to both of you actually softening up a little bit, and you're both going to be able to express emotions a little bit in the next week or two. So that's really, really nice. Yeah, I'm really liking this energy for you guys. Could even be maybe a little period of separation between you two, or the past couple of weeks it's been maybe hard to get together. Maybe one or both of you have been busy, or maybe there's been restrictions because of, you know, a lockdown situation or something like that. But yeah, I think this communication that you guys have is going to enable you to feel emotionally closer again. This is good. This is good. Communication has cleared and it's going to have a really nice sort of heartwarming outcome. Love it. I'm going to pull one more card here just for general advice, or kind of anyone who, you know, might be still stuck in their head about something, or still trying to figure things out, figure out what they want. I want to pull a card for just kind of a general affirmation or positive message that you can tell yourself to help you get clear about what you want, help you have nice, clear communication with the person that you're interested in to lead to a favorable outcome. Let's see what we get here for some advice or mindset cards for my Cappies this week when dealing with their person. What should Cappies' mindset be this week? Oh, we've got the Three of Air. Okay. Three of Air in this good tarot deck is the Three of Swords. So that can speak about, you know, past hurts, past heartbreak, something that has caused you a little bit of upset. Sometimes it's a card of, you know, third party situation, but I don't see that as being the case from the rest of the reading. I think we're actually going to see you come out of this energy, if anything, in the next week or two, if there have been hurts in the past. Let's see what the actual advice is or affirmation is from the guidebook. So we've got here, this is a card of silver linings, natural departures. Rejection is God's protection. A third party helps you to see the truth of this situation. What is truly yours can never be withheld from you. Rejection is Spirit's protection. It's in your best interest to let go and allow for something better to take its place. It's in your highest good to see the truth, regardless of any temporary discomfort. This too shall pass. So I'm also getting the sense, Cappies, that you might be a little bit kind of hesitant or nervous about having a very clear conversation with the person that you're interested in, but don't be. If it's coming from a place of you know, genuine introspection, you've gotten to the heart of what it is you want and what's going to be right for you. And if, again, like I said earlier, you know, you don't want to sort of come across too aggressively to this person, but as long as you're clear about what you want and the kind of direction you want your life to go in, and you just can communicate that in a very clear-cut, reasonable way, I think it's going to be very well received. So don't, you know, stress too much, because I think communication is going to get a lot better in the coming couple weeks for you both. And like I said, I think it's even going to lead to some kind of expression of emotion, and maybe that has been lacking in the last few weeks, months, or longer, but it's going to come about as a result of this conversation. So that's really, really nice. Thanks, Cappies.